to see what the new cars are. 'Cause I know the Honda Odyssey is one of them, and that's like the only one I actually know. Wait, is it gonna be front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive? I don't know. Oop. Honda. Yes, it's front-wheel drive. Wait, the Dell Gaming. That's not the correct pack. What? Hello? April update? April update. There we go. Yeah, the C3 Corvette. So the C3 Corvette, the weird Nissan race car thing, 48 Ferrari, 66 Porsche race car. Ooh, the 924 Cura GTS. That's kind of cool. I'm actually kind of excited to drive that. The Levante, and the fucking Honda Odyssey. Whatever. Let's get in it. I still have this going. Wait, can I actually use this? Wait, what class is this thing in? Hold on. What am I doing here? What's Forza Specials? Alright, we're just gonna do free play. We're gonna take it around the track for a few laps. Setup. Race setup. Remember how to do this. Maple Valley, Mazda Raceway, Laguna Seca. Magellan. So you're on Magello. Hell yeah. Hold on, let me actually... Sure, we'll do the full circuit. Can't change it. Ooh, excuse me. Let's do 7. We'll do 8 players. Let's do 2 laps. Alright, let's try this. This is gonna be fucking ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Alright, we're arriving at Magello. This is really loud in my ears. I don't want any mods on. I want it to be all natural. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm about to drive a fucking Honda Odyssey in a Forza Motorsport game. I mean, Gran Turismo had the older Odyssey, which was kind of neat, but like, a brand new... there's a Prowler. God, this thing sounds fucking ridiculous. I have a feeling... Call me crazy, but I have a feeling... that this is not how a Honda Odyssey sounds in real life. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I don't think that this is what it sounds like. Understeer. He'll just roast the front tire, apparently. Around corners. God, it looks ridiculous. It's so fucking big. What even is this? Why is this a thing? Got the meat out. That's a good gamer tag, by the way. That's a fantastic gamer tag. Oh yeah, I did a full circuit. I forgot about that. I was like, wait, why are we going this way? I have to take a photo. The fucking Honda Odyssey. Hey, that's way too much. And then how do I change? How do I change? Wait, does it after this maybe? Yeah. That's fucking ridiculous. Provide a unique name, Forza. What a unique name. Like, I'm still having my mind blown at the moment at the fact that I'm driving a Honda Odyssey in a racing game. Ah! It doesn't handle very good. Big surprise. God, it just... I can't take it. It definitely roasts the front tires, though, which is fantastic, I guess. Burnout minivan? Question mark? Wait, why does it take so long to get up to 100% throttle? Like, I'm hitting the throttle continuously. Like, as soon as it starts to go up, I'm holding it to the floor. That's strange. This thing has how much horsepower? 279? Is that what... I don't know if that's actually correct or not. Let's see. 280. 280 horsepower in a minivan. And a fucking Honda Odyssey. I'm gonna do something real quick before I go any further. Make sure nothing stupid is happening. Whenever this actually loads. Hello? Alright. We're good. Just click back on this. How many speeds does this thing have? 10 gears. I love how it's so far to the right. Because like Forza's like, no car's ever gonna have more than 9 gears in this game. Aha. And then all of a sudden fucking Honda Odyssey comes out. And like, hey, this car has 10 gears. What do we do? Oh, I don't know. Let's just leave it as is. It doesn't need to actually like fit in the center of the tachometer. There's something weird making noise. Oh, it's a helicopter. It's like, what the hell is that noise? I could tell it was in the game because it was moving whenever I was moving the camera. This thing is fucking ridiculous. I'm gonna keep saying that until I'm done driving it. I'll probably keep saying it no matter what. Like, it's just ridiculous. I've put 4.9 miles on it. That's probably as many miles as I'll put on this thing, honestly. I don't see my... Unless I do something incredibly stupid in the future and do an endurance race with it. That's like the only reason I would actually do more than just this one little race with it. Trip computer. Wait, what? Show hide apps, trip computer, phone. What is this screen? This is an ugly ass screen. It's fucking square. It's hip to be square. Not really. I don't like the gauge cluster on this thing. Like, it looks like somebody took the early 80s like gauge clusters, digital gauge clusters, and like updated it for 2018, and this is what you get. Like, literally. And I like the early 90s ones the best. I like the early 90s digital gauge clusters. Cause like they have some roundness and they're actually pretty cool. But like this is just fucking silly looking. And right now I am judging a minivan that I'm racing around a Mugello. I don't know if I have room to talk about anything. What the hell? Yep. Alright. Nope, we quitting, boys. We're gonna reset this and try a different car. Like no sound, which is strange. I guess I turned the music off, didn't I? Oh, 14,000 credits, man, I'm rich. Hot diggity damn. Damn, fucking O2Z06 is 400,000 credits normally? Jeez. Alright, let's go back to free play. I want the Porsche. I want that the fucking 924. That's what I want. Oh yeah, it's gonna be like, wait, no, okay. Porsche, give me. That's like the most interesting car to me out of the entire pack is that Porsche. The 924. Look at it. I love it. It's so good. Alright, race setup. Catalunya, Coda, Daytona, Hockenheim. Where do I want to go next? Long Dong. Bernese Alps. Ew. Why is Mount Panorama at the beginning? That's not how... Everything else is sorted by name, but then you have Mount Panorama at the beginning. What? Sure, let's do... Wait, I don't want 3 laps. Circuit race, day, yep. Alright. Let's do it. Let's race the Porsche. Here I am dicking off my computer during loading times. Skirrat. Let's go, though, bro. Bro. I should actually have OBS open. Alright, so we have a 924 Porsche Turbo, and I am excited as hell to drive it. I don't know what I'm doing still in the menu. I could be hitting go by now. You know. Go, you know. I mean, just look at it. It's fantastic. Oh, look at the gauges. Those are interesting. Excuse me. Coming through. Ah! Like, this car is, like, probably the best handling car of this entire pack, honestly. Well, out of... I mean, the pack of cars I'm racing with right now. Not like the pack of DLC cars. Because, like, it's literally like a race car that somehow found its way to the streets. That's, like, exactly what this car is. Do they have a gas gauge? Oh, yeah, it's on the far left there. I have to know about my gauges. But my gauges, bro. They still can't figure out how to make odometers work on, non-digital odometers. That's good. Cool and good. And they got oil pressure, oil temperature, and voltage down below. This car sounds cool. I can hear a turbo. That was weird. I didn't hear the bluff out. I heard it there. You can barely hear the turbo noises in this game. Like, my Chrysler IRL makes more turbo noises than this, and it makes about... Well, right now it probably makes, you know, 4 pounds of boost, maybe 3, depending on how it's feeling. Because it has a big problem where the engine's like, hey, you're making too much boost, stop that, and it just restricts the engine and makes it die. Well, not really die. It doesn't die all the time. It only dies sometimes. But I need to fix that sometime. Like, maybe this weekend. Or I need to start trying to fix it. I also need to fix the coolant leak issue. And the brake sticking issue. It has so many problems. Hello, Fanatic. Welcome to the stream. God, this car looks so cool. I love the rear fender over fenders. Does that only have a 5-speed? Yeah. I'm not surprised. It's a 924. That's weird. Why is the window split? I just noticed. That's strange. Huh. I wonder if I've never actually paid attention to side windows on 924s. I don't know if they're all like that or not. I'm assuming it has something to do with this car being the GTS or whatever. Apparently I have the AI and easier or something as well. Because like they're just gone. Even with the minivan, I was destroying them. A little hood scoop too. I think that's for the turbo, if I remember right. Yeah, it's kind of a race car. I mean, like, I don't know how to say it's not really a race car when it looks like this. I'm pretty sure it definitely is a race car of sorts. Rammer Simulator 2017. Except for I rarely play online, so therefore I don't get the ramming thing. I could play online now, at least. Since switching computers actually made it possible for me to play online on these games. Ah! Ow. Oh, I broke the brake light. Damn it. This thing sounds pretty intense, too. It has quite the raspy exhaust note. I actually really like this car a lot. I'd say this is probably my favorite car of the pack, just looking at the cars in the pack. It's because it's like, it's not a brand new car. It's not an old race car. It's not a race car in general. I mean, it is kind of a race car, but it's further from a race car than everything else. But yeah, I think this might be my the one car I continue to use after this stream. I would totally do a race series in this thing. Fuck yeah. Although the Corvette is pretty cool too. But I haven't driven it yet. I'll probably drive the Corvette next. Like, how could you not like a 76 Corvette race car? A mid C3 Corvette race car. Also, it's a Greenwood, so it's like... They had the Greenwood body kits for Corvettes then, I think. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. It kind of looks like actually one of the cars we have at my work. A pretty crazy looking Corvette. That I never actually got to drive, now I think about it. Actually, I moved it... The day that we got it, I moved it, like, from where they took it off the truck to inside the gate at my work. And that's the only time I drove it. Also, nice damage, broski. Alright. Corvette next? Corvette next. Bring on the Corvette. I'm going to make OBS a little bit bigger. Also going to zoom in on this. Try to ram you with a Formula Mazda while you're driving a storage Coronet Super B. I'm sure that that ended up well for them. Alright. This game is depressing. It's not that depressing. I like one of the cars on the new pack so far. As in the one I just drove. Still level 61. I want to do an endurance race in that Porsche. I would love to do that. Let's see. Rhino, thank you for the host. Oh my god, that was so loud. I need to turn down my microphone volume actually a little bit. Ow. Alright. I think that should be good now. I'm not going to be too loud. Alright, Corvette race car, where are you? Oh, I was just there. Give me... Yes, look at this thing. It looks like a drag car. We don't have a 924 in the game, we have a 944. Not a 924, unless... Wait. No, we don't have a... There's a 924, other than the GTS. Alright, where am I gonna go race at? Monza... I kinda wanna go to Maple Valley with this thing. That sounds actually fantastic. I'm gonna do long circuit with daytime mode. Speaking of what? Track scenario. Yeah, let's do Day. An IRL 924. I wouldn't be surprised. They're around. They're kind of rare, but they're not extremely hard to find. Okay, I moved OBS into a bad spot. Needs to be about there. Like, I know a few places where I can go and see a 924 and 944s. They're like the ultimate, like, crappy old Porsche that you can find still. They're not a 930. They're not 968s. 968s are actually pretty hard to find. I drove a 968 a while ago. 968 would actually be pretty cool to have in this game as well. Have the trilogy, have the 924, 944, and 968. Oh, we have a 928, don't we? Yeah, there's a 928 anyways. Yeah. Let's drive this Corvette. This thing looks ridiculous and I love it. Thank you for following me off 315. First Porsches that have ever shown up in your town. Yeah. Oh my god, the gears are so long. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, where am I going? I'm already running into things. Stop. Help. Okay, this thing, it takes a while to turn, but when it does, like, it fucking goes that direction. Dude, this thing looks... It's a convertible, too. That is a convertible hardtop. That is not a normal Corvette hardtop. It is a very wide boy, yes. Oh, jeez. This is not going well. I like this car a lot, though. Thick bumper, yes. But yeah, it's funny. At my work, I've driven all of the front engine pre-Cayenne Porsches, except for the 924. I've never driven a 924 in real life. I've driven a few 928s, a 968, a 944, and that's it. Yeah. Trucks and racers, yeah, that sounds about like where I live too. Sometimes it gets a little interesting every now and then. I like this. Oh, it's got a turbo? Did I just hear turbo? I don't care about my damage. Eat me pangy. Oh. Oh my god, the front end left off the ground. Please make the turn. Please. Aha! Alright, I'm gonna check out the interior. It's got somewhat of a C3 dash still left in it. Bentley dealership. Oh god! Oh my god. Does this thing actually have a turbo? Question mark? I keep saying question mark. I don't know why. I need to stop doing that. Ah! It's like, it's really pulling to the left. Oh god, this... Okay. This has not gone to plan. This race. We have a lot of actual, like, high-end dealerships here in St. Louis. Just not near me. They're all, like, either, like, way up north or Or, oh, yeah, up in the telemetry. Well, actually, does it actually say how much turbo boost you're making? I don't see any. Handbrake, brake, clutch. But, yeah, we have, especially in like, oh god, just outside of St. Louis, like in St. Charles County, there's a lot of stuff. My phone just vibrated. I don't know why. No boost. Yeah, apparently boost is just not shown. I don't want to pit, damn it. Alright, this car might be a car that I use in the future as well. Alright, I have rewind on. Yes, I do. I completely forgot about that. I could have fixed all my damage. I was actually being followed by an Audi R8 the other day while driving around in Kirkwood, a place that's kind of near me. And it's kind of West County. Had a wing on it? Jeez. The one that was following me was like just a stock one. But it looked like a newer, like a post-facelift one. I was like, huh, an Audi R8. Like, I've become so desensitized to, like, supercars and stuff. And stuff like old Corvettes and Porsches and whatnot. Like, usually if I see a car that, like, more people just flip out over if they, if they like cars. It's like, huh, it's one of those cars. Like, Porsche 930s don't really make me freak out like they did when I was a kid. Shit, when I was a kid, if I saw a Porsche 996 Carrera or like a 911 996 at all, I would flip shit because I thought they were the coolest cars. I still love 996s. I don't want someday, but yeah, I would just absolutely flip. And now it's like, I'm whatever. I've driven like 10 996s. Massive loud accelerators. See, around here, you have the stupid fucks that have the big, like, 2500 trucks, not 3500s, because they're not dualies. But they have the 2500s that are lifted. Saw a Boxster, yeah. But they're lifted, and they have, like, 20-inch wheels, and then the tires are, like, super low profile, but they're, like, off-road tires. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm just jaded to sports cars, completely. Working where I've worked for 3 years has made me jaded as hell. I remember thinking, like, I saw a F430 a while ago, but it was, like, in a place where I would not expect an F430. It was, like, close to actually where I live. But, yeah, those fucks with the big trucks with the tiny tires, I hate those so much. And they're so wide, too. It's like, why? Just don't do that. Alright, so I like this car. Saw an E36 once. I drove an E36 once. A while ago. Alright, I was gonna see why my phone vibrated. Why did you vibrate? Facebook business. I don't care what you have to say to me, Facebook business. Alright, what next? We have the classic Porsche race car. We have the Nissan thing, whatever that is. And... ooh, give me that Corvette. Yeah, give me that Corvette. I want Corvette. Alright. Free play. Let's see. What else? What am I missing? So we have the Odyssey. Oh, the Levante. I think I'll save that for last because I really don't want to drive it. I don't care to drive an SUV at the moment. Have the classic Ferrari race car, the old Porsche, the 85 Nissan. Mark wants to talk to me? What? Oh, I get it. That took me a second, but I get it. Fucking Mark. Hotel entrance downtown. Huh. Yeah, St. Louis is a mixed bag. Sometimes you'll see really high-end stuff, and most of the time you see, like, $2,000 Accords. Like it's either that, like it's one of those two. That's why I was kind of actually surprised when I saw the R8. I was like, huh, that's something out of the ordinary. But I think this time around, oops, that's not what I want to do. I want to select car first. I think we're gonna do the plastic Porsche. I'll do the Porsche race car, then the oh, it's Porsche right there. This guy, the 906 Carrera 6. Race setup. Is it? Oh, it's an Indy. I don't want to race it on. Actually, Monza seems like a good track for this car. I'll do 3 laps of Monza. And full circuit alternate. What? Oh, that's the one with the straightaway. Yeah, let's just go with this one. Can I actually change? Nope, can't change that. All right. We're doing this. Doing some Monza and a 906 Porsche. Garrido and the Viper SRT. I've seen a Viper, like, where I live a bunch of times. I was in Alton, Illinois, which, if you don't know about Alton, Illinois is not a very rich town at all. Not even close. But I was up there with a friend once, helping one of his cousins or something work on his truck, and like we weren't even like in the center, like in downtown area. Just out of nowhere, a brand new Viper TA, I think it was the time attack one, the TA, the orange and black or whatever, brand new, drives by. I was like, what? What is that doing here? It didn't make any sense to me then. It still doesn't make any sense to me now. Nissan pulls a GTR. That'd be cool. Or GTIR. Alright, let's do... Oh, God. Let's do a little classic racing. Ah, get out of the way. Road legal version? I didn't realize there was a road legal version of this car. I like how it also has like the same brake lights as a Ferrari 250 GTO. There's a lot of neat like old JDM cars I'd like to have in a Forza game, though. Even though Gran Turismo 6 and previous have a lot of the cars that I would like. That's how I know about most of them, honestly. Although I don't think I've ever seen a Gran Turismo game with a Pulsar, a GTIR. Now that you say that. Ah. 991 GT3, Gs. Everyday downtown. That's ridiculous. I wouldn't imagine a Porsche 911, a brand new GT3 owner, ever driving it daily. That's just something I couldn't imagine. Although I have to say, whenever I was a kid, what kind of a kid, I guess? Whenever I got my braces, which was, how old was I? 11, 12, something like that. But I had braces, and my orthodontist drove nothing other than a brand new at the time, like Nissan GTR, back in 2008, 2009. Pulsar GTIR was in Gran Turismo. Oh, God. 1 and 2. Okay. Then I'll have to play GT1 or 2 to race the Pulsar. But yeah, it kind of blew my mind at that time because, like, I had seen about the GTR in, like, magazines and stuff. So I was like, huh, that's actually kind of cool to see IRL. And I would always look at it and stare at it as I was going into the place. Because it was always there whenever I would go in for a checkup or whatever. Check out the interior of this car. It's got a shift light? Is that shift light? Oh! I guess it is, but I guess it starts at lower. Ah, there it is. Huh. Oh God. All right, let's back her on up here real quick. Peugeot 406 Coupe. Yeah, that's in GT6, I think. I can't say things to save my life today. Pulsar GTIR is a favorite Nissan. That's only my favorite Nissan is probably, I don't actually know what my favorite Nissan would be. I do like Z32s a lot. I like Z31s a lot. Oh god, where am I going? I'm dying. Oh! I was expecting to slam into the thing on the left there, but I actually didn't. But I like Z32s. I like S14s a lot too. Silvias and 240SXs. And I plan to own one someday, just to keep it stock. I will buy both an S14 and an S13 in good condition just to keep them stock. To keep them out of drift dude bros hands. I will do that. Plus I'd actually drive them. Like on the road and like, you know, have a cool daily driver of sorts. This track is a mess. Yeah, I'd say so. I'm just not very good at it because I've not raced on it as many times as I probably should have at this point in my life. Another car I'd like to buy just to keep stock would be an FDRX7. But those are so expensive. So the 240SXs aren't really that bad quite yet. Like, I saw a perfect one today that was stock on, I think it was Facebook Marketplace maybe? I don't know. I saw it today, it was 10 grand. But it was like 41,000 original miles, 5-speed. It was the SE trim, so it had all the fancy electronic stuff. And honestly, if I had like 8 or 9 grand, I'd offer that much money for one of those. Because while I do like my Turbo Chryslers, I also like Japanese cars. I also like German cars, and I like lots of cars. I like too many cars. Like, if I had a lot of money, I would have the strangest garage you've probably ever seen. Like, the strangest collection of cars that anybody's ever seen. Volkswagen Lupo GTI. That'd be interesting. Oh, God. Because they never actually sold any kind of Lupo here in the U.S. It's not a bad choice. I'd also like a key van. I want a key van. Like a Subaru Sambar or whatever. I don't remember what the Mitsubishi one is because we have a Delica at where I work. But it's like bigger than the normal key van. Also, I'm doing very badly at this section of the track. But yeah, we have a Delica Star Wagon at my work, and that thing is hilarious to drive. I love it. But I want, like, the smaller key vans. I need to start paying attention to what I'm doing more. It's very hard. Yeah, I remember all the I love the weird Chryslers in Gran Turismo 1 and 2, or Gran Turismo 2 mostly. Like the Intrepid, the Stratus, the Avenger, the Neons. I'd love to see those back in a racing game, oddly enough. Even though it's like, hey, why not? Or why, but whatever. 11,000. I want a Suzuki Cappuccino. I was about to say Honda Beat, but I'd rather have a Suzuki Cappuccino than a Honda Beat. Believe it or not. That would be fantastic. Let's go buy a 350Z with nitrous installed. That sounds like fun. I drove a 370Z with a supercharger, and that was fantastic. You want to see a scarily fast car A Nissan 350Z on track tires with or 370Z with a supercharger, making like 500 horsepower on track tires. That thing was amazing. Especially after driving some stock 370Zs, both an automatic and also a Nismo. I drove a Nismo 370Z a long, long time ago. But like the one with the supercharger was just crazy, and I loved it. All right, what else do we have? We have the Nissan and the Ferrari. I think I'll do the Ferrari next, and let's do Nissan because it's like right here. It's easy to get to. Oop. Number 83, Electromotive Engineering GTP ZX Turbo. Tourist call is ZX. Ooh, oh, I don't like Sebring, but Road Atlanta. Road Atlanta sounds pretty fun with this. Nissan, not R89C, yeah. Suzuka. Suzuka would be a good one. Fuck it, let's do Suzuka. Let's do the full circuit of Suzuka for 3 laps. In the rain, because that's how I like to roll. Hell yeah, we're talking. This car is actually pretty cool looking. Time for fun, yes. Time for fast, old prototype cars. Alright, Suzuka circuit for full circuit. Time for much boost. Oh boy. Let's go. I'm actually pretty excited for this car too, believe it or not. I thought you could skip the intros in this. I guess not. Hey, 787B. Alright, let's go. Oh geez, yes, mini boost. Game is unhappy for some reason right now. Ah! Ah! Porsche 962C. Oh god, the fray. Rip Porsche. I didn't mean to. Oh god, this thing's gonna require like all of my patience. Oh, hello. Goodbye, Ferrari F33333. Wait, does this have the... No, it doesn't have chicane here. Okay, that's good. Oh my god. I apologize for not looking at the chat, but like, this is pretty fucking insane. Moving out, I want to do that. I don't know when I'm going to be able to, but I would love to do so at some point. Oh god. This thing has a lot of boost. I would almost go as far to say too much boost. Oh! Nope. It's a little too quiet where you live. See, I like the quiet, kind of. But like, I don't want to be... I just don't want to be near St. Louis. That's my big thing. So I want to move away from St. Louis, but I also still want to stay in the Midwest. And there's actually a place that I know of that I could do that and still have a city of some sort near me. But like, it's not a St. Louis style city. It's like a more laid back, smaller city, but still considered a city. But I also need money and a job of some sort in this area to be able to move there. Where are we going? This way. That's smaller in GT Sport? Like, smaller like lengthwise or widthwise of the track? Dude, look at this thing go! Alright. This isn't that bad. Usually these have awful visibility, but this one's actually not half bad. Although, wait, what? Was it because my game lagged that it did that? Or was it like... Did they actually add in some sort of physics for the... Oh, I guess, I don't know. Not Kansas City. I don't fucking want to deal with Kansas City. I'll go to Kansas City for things, but I don't want to live there. Oh, God. I did want to move there originally for Google Fiber, but I was like, fuck this. It's not worth it. After visiting Kansas City a few times, I'm like, yeah, don't want to spend a lot of time there. Length and width, huh? That's strange. I wonder why it's different. Nope, not Jefferson City. Well, Jefferson City is pretty cool, but like, there's just nothing around that's interesting in Jefferson City. Oh god. This thing isn't actually that crazy to handle in the rain, surprisingly. As long as you're going in a straight line in third gear, it's okay. Anything else, and you're dead. This thing is pretty crazy, though. Springfield, that sounds more like it. It's still, like, very, very early planning stages, though. I don't know if it's actually going to happen, or when, or where, or how, or what, yet. But if I had a choice, I would live in Springfield. Because I visited there somewhat recently, about 5-6 months ago, and yeah, it was not half bad. Driving through the city wasn't a pain, like it is in St. Louis. You know, it's just kind of nice. And they don't have emissions testing there, so I could do engine swaps on cars. That would be stupid, but I would still do them. Go to Moe's, yeah. And then when people ask, like, I live in Springfield, it's like, you know, there's a Springfield in every state that exists, pretty much. Which Springfield? Can't tell you. Unless they see the switch clip. I have to say, though, this thing is actually quite a bit of fun to drive. It looks crazy, too, especially from the back end, because there's, like, nothing there. The headlights aren't on, which is strange. Alright, out of second gear. Third gear's still not that great. Alright, so that's the Nissan. That was a lot of fun. Because I'm not too much of a fan of racing super fast, like, race cars, but I have to say, that was pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. What? I got an achievement. I completed a Forza-thon by accident. Apparently now I have a Forza Edition Mazda Miata. Yay me. I was not actually expecting to get a Forza-thon done. I like how it also made like the Xbox achievement sound. The Xbox 360 achievement sound. Oh. What happened? I guess I have, where's Mazda? Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. So that's the thing I now actually own. Alright. Let's get into the Ferrari. Wherever it may be. There it is. Not it, but there it is. It looks like a go-kart. Why does it look like a go-kart? Alright, where am I going to race this guy at? Codas. Let's go to Catalunya. Actually, hold on. Sure, I'll do full Catalunya for 2 laps. Birth of Grand Prix. Would you like to race something like the Skip Barbecues in IRL? Or in IRL? It'd be pretty cool. I wouldn't be against it. I'd do it like if there was an experience or something. I would that'd be actually pretty cool, but I don't know. Depends on how much money I have. Because I've always wanted to race like go-karts and stuff, like the shifter karts and whatnot, but I've never had the money to do so. But yeah, that'd be cool to do someday. What am I doing? Do I need to do anything else? No. Time is also a big thing that I don't know if I'd have a lot of to do something like that. If I'm doing stuff like, you know, YouTube, whatever, streaming along with something else for a constant income, time would get pretty restrained. But I don't know. Jesus, the fucking video I released today, that Buick Rainier has over 200 views already. Why have so many people watched it? I'm so confused, but I guess I won't complain. Like, of all videos, I wouldn't have expected that one to hit 200 views in the first... Not even the first 24 hours, in the first 12 hours of video being up. Big torso. XXX, that dude, XXX01XX. I think it's a 5-speed? What the hell? The headlights on? It's got one single little brake light. Oh, stopping is difficult. Ah. Test drives racing vlogs, yeah. Yeah, it'd be fun, like, shoot video of something like that, too. If I were to ever do it. But I'd have to figure out how to do it. I'd probably have to get, like, a cameraman or something. Because, like, if I'm racing, I can't shoot video that easily. Hell yeah, this is Test Drive Ferrari Racing Legends 2. Although there are, like, enough Ferrari, like, classic Ferrari race cars in this game. You'd be like, hey, I'm playing Test Drive Ferrari Racing Legends. Test Drive Ferrari Racing Legends 2. Whatever that is. Forza Motorsport 3 Remaster. Although Forza 3 did have a lot of good cars I haven't seen back in the Forza series. Actually, it wasn't that crazy. Forza 2 and 1 had more interesting cars that would be cool to bring back. To me, at least. Even though this game has a lot of, like, cars that were brought back from Forza 4 and whatnot. That hadn't been in since Forza 4, I should say. Is there anything? Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. I'm not playing Horizon 3 anymore. I love how the tachometer goes like the opposite direction you'd expect. It starts at the top and works its way to the bottom and then back up, instead of going from the bottom to the top and back down. Accurate non-synchro gearbox simulation. Her color is brown. Wait, this thing has a 6-speed? What? I feel like that's not correct. I feel like the gearbox in this car has been upgraded. But the world may never know because Forza homologation exists and is a thing. Skid it. Oh. Olio. Driftu. I was actually doing pretty well drifting the other day. Oh god! That is not how I was doing though. But yeah, the Holden that was, well, I don't think anybody saw it here because, like, I don't know if anybody joined the stream by then, but the Holden HSV It has a very good drift car, apparently, without doing anything to it besides the Forza homologation stuff. Like, I was doing perfectly fine drifting that thing with, like, other people who were drifting, you know, S13s and whatnot. Is it inaccurate now? Wait, what? Ah! Look at that drift. They say I can't drift. They were wrong. Oh, maybe I can't. Should probably actually finish the race before people catch up to me. Go away. Oh my god. Alright, we're okay. I'm alive. In 10 speed. Fucking Honda Odyssey that they added this game today has a 10-speed transmission. And, like, you can do, like, 140 in, like, 4th gear. So, it doesn't make any sense. Actually, that might be a slight exaggeration. I can't actually remember how fast I got up to in certain gears. But still, it has a 10-speed, and it's ridiculous. Alright, we got one more car, and it is the... What is it? Oh, the Maserati. The fucking SUV. I forgot what it was. It's so forgettable. Oh boy, I can't wait to drive a Jeep Grand Cherokee. Whoop-de-doo. Is that too mean? I don't think it's too mean. Oh. Now you give this to me. What? Okay. Alright. Bring on... Actually, you know what we can do with the Maserati? We can do this, because I started this off with... this whatever this thing is, with SUVs. And the Maserati is an SUV, so I should be able to use it. I don't... Oh, there it is right there. It's white. So, we're going to actually progress with the career by doing this. I feel stupid because, like, I was like, oh, I can just... This was when the last car pack came out. I was like, oh, I can just use the Volvo XC90 in this open thing in the career mode and then switch off to the other cars in the pack afterwards. I was like, no, you can't. And also, I'm switching this off of long races. We're going to standard. Because I don't want to race this thing for that long. I also kind of just want to finish this thing. Because I've been working at it for so long. Like I said, it was whenever the last car pack came out that I started it. So yeah, let's take the Maserati Levante for a spin real quick. Look at the fucking gauges, like the PNG, well not even PNG, JPEG gauges. And Cherokee, I want you. Ah, don't pinch. No pinchy. No pinchy, please. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. I think I have a V6. It sounds like a V6. Later, nerds. Oh god. That's a Bentley. Hey, fail race. In fail race colors. It's a Volkswagen Touareg. Hello. Hey, it even has like the Forza Motorsport thing on it. That's kind of cool. Hey, I want to look at this closer. Hold on. I want to look at Alex driving. What are all these names? Fail Race Motorsport. Failrace.proboards.com. Yeah, looking questionable. Interesting. This thing isn't very nice to look at. Audi. It's not an Audi though. It's a Volkswagen. Was it Volkswagen Audi group then? I guess it was maybe. Maybe that's the meme I'm missing. But yeah, I can't say I'm much of a fan of the looks of this thing. It's pretty ugly. It's fucking massive too. Like it's probably like 2 or 3 feet wider than my Ranger. Although the new small with quotes on it trucks are about that size too, like the Colorado and the new Ranger and whatnot. So it's like cars are just getting bigger and they're getting fucking dumber. I like how it's like, oh, Toyota sponsors fucking Sonoma / Infineon, whatever you want to call it. But it's like, hey, they don't actually have any non-racing cars in the game. Hooray! What does it say? 5.0D? I'm also doing awful at driving this. I'm trying to look at a badge on the back of the car. Hold on, what does this say? I can't read it. SQ4 maybe? Is that what it says? Maybe. I don't know. It's got like turbos on it or something too. I can hear turbos. Do a drift. Do a barrel roll. Ah! Z-Max. ZeniMax. I think they made games at one point. I'm pretty sure, actually, the IHRA drag racing game I have is by ZeniMax or whatever. I don't remember off the top of my head. Ah, I'm dead. Rip. I'll try and get back onto the track. Oh god. That almost worked. This thing's actually pretty good at sliding around. It's weird. Why does the speedometer go up to 180 miles per hour? That's a good question. I don't feel like this car goes up to 180 miles per hour. Even with upgrades, probably not. Oh. Balls. You say. I say. Oh, that wasn't a very good drift. Rip. Balls. That's a wall. Balls to the walls. Alright. So there's the Maserati Levante test driven. I kind of want to finish the series. But I don't want to use a